The Hawkeyes are being held in the Okara droid factory. We're lucky, that's not too far away. I brought down their biggest defenses with the turbo lasers, but there's still a lot of Imperials inside.
They'll clear out pretty fast when I show up.
I can't thank you enough. Now hurry.
You saved us! I didn't think anyone knew we were here. The Imperials were gonna use us for target practice. We owe you one.
Get yourself somewhere safe.
We're gonna run until there's no more Imperial flags. Thank you again.
Welcome back. The satellite system's down and the battle's over. I've been in some intense ops before, but that... let's just say Bugtown never looked so good. We're holding the Empire back by the skin of our teeth. Freeing captive civilians wouldn't have been my choice.
What I do and why I do it is nobody's business but mine.
At least we've gained some new allies. Sarkis and the rest of the Hawkeyes volunteered to stay and help. The Hawkeyes know Balmora's infrastructure better than anyone. Perhaps they'll make future victories more certain. Either way, we'd likely be standing in a bombed-out mess if it wasn't for you. You've got my thanks.
There's a lot of Balmora left. What's your next move?
Get into more populated areas. Start contacting the locals. Our next major offensive is Imperial headquarters in the city of Sobrik. There's a sizable Balmoran resistance set up nearby. Beck Taurath, the resistance leader, requested our aid, but the satellite system kept us from answering. I'd like to send you.
Good to know someone else is fighting back.
Up until now, they were the only ones. I'll let Beck know you're heading in that direction. He'll be waiting. I've got to get back to troop deployment. I'm certain we'll cross paths again.
I've got the package you're expecting.
What? Oh, thank the Emperor. Or someone. I'm almost out. Are you taking over for Newman? I saw they got him last night. He really didn't like the delousing. You better get out of here before they throw you in too.
Not to confuse you, but that's kind of our goal.
You get me into Free Newman, I can set you up with a lot of stims. Free.
I couldn't. They'd kill me if they found out. Of course, they'd already kill me for talking to you, and buying stims, and sometimes saying, "Fail to the Empire" under my breath when we renew our oaths of service. Alright, give them to me. And tell Newman he owes me.
You know, the Republic could use a nice, dim, corrupt... Yeah, on second thought, stick with what you got.
Just try to keep this quiet, okay? I don't want to get in trouble. Also, loud noises give me a real headache.
Huh?
Keep your head down. Security's tight inside the camp.
Mandalorians not learn how to say hello?
Sekoigar. It also means I'm surprised you're still alive. Better? I've scouted the cells here. Security uses a two-man guard team as precaution against corruption. Neither one of us will be able to get in alone.
Great. Tell me the plan, I'll see how I can ruin it.
Every patrol has an access code for one of 2 terminals needed to enter the prison. You take out the patrols here and get their code. I'll get the other and meet you at the terminal.
I have the codes.
Now we need to enter them simultaneously into both terminals. When we're in, meet me at cell 665. My clan brother is there. Help me free him, and I'll assist you with whatever you need.
If this comes back to haunt me, you're gonna pay.
For now, we are partners. I will not break that trust. Who are you, old man? What happened to the Mandalorian who was supposed to be in this cell?
What? He was executed this morning.
Executed?
Mandalorian on the warpath.
You do what you need to. I owe you that much. But anyone you want out of here better be gone in 5 minutes. Because I am going to destroy this place.
Let's get out of here. This place is about to blow.
What? You brought my field disruptors? Give me 2 seconds and I will give you a thanks like you've never seen. How did you get in here? How did you even know to come? Did Sixer send you? I swear, that droid's the best friend I've got.
Just how close are you two?
Right. Let's each take one of these and start busting cages. Free as many as you can, and I'll take charge of getting everyone safely to the base. Call me once you found somewhere to lie low.
Captain, I don't know who you got to rig Camp Vigil, but that place is gonna burn for weeks. We've been checking Imperial communications. They're going crazy. It's the first time they've been seriously scared we could win. They're talking about bringing back the Void Wolf to contain us.
The Void Wolf, huh? Not the most popular guy at parties.
Yeah, I don't know what we'd do if he came, but it sure feels good to hear those bullies crying for Papa. Oh, so I had a chance to go through the files you got from Golden, and I've got great news. He's acquired the access codes for the research base where the Nebula shipment is being stored.
Isn't Golden really some Imperial Moff?
Moff Tyrak. The SIS are still congratulating themselves on getting a mole that high. Now normally the Empire's research bases are crawling with soldiers like deck flies on dung. But today, they're grabbing every warm body to retake Sobrik and Camp Vigil. There'll never be a better time to strike.
We're thinking frontal assault?
They're leaving mostly droid defenses at the base, which are coordinated from a few different command posts. If you can plant slicer spikes into the terminals at all the posts, it should open all the internal doors, leave you just the droids to get past.
Droids always seem to like me.
I wouldn't count on these droids having much personality. They're heavy war droids, a Balmora specialty. Good luck, Captain. And if you get that shipment, keep the Resistance in mind, okay? We could use a few of those weapons.
Okay, this time we'll sneak in through the... Ow! Treat the wound! Don't poke at it like an impatient Jawa.
Sorry, sir. We've got company.
Oh, hello there. I'm, Sergeant Carnes. This here's Private Anlin. We're trying to recover some Imperial intel, preferably without getting shot. Again.
What sort of information are you after?
Command sent us to retrieve data recorders from crashed Imperial starships. They contain valuable intel on the Empire's planetary defenses.
This is insane, sir. Why should we keep risking our necks when we have a hotshot spacer who can do it?
I've seen Gamorreans that aren't as green as this kid.
I can't say I completely disagree with Anlin. Those scavengers are packing some serious firepower. Still, that information could help the Republic fleet establish a solid foothold on Balmora, bring us one step closer to liberating the planet. I'm not leaving here without those recorders, but we simply aren't equipped to get past those lunatics. Can you get them?
This won't be the first time I've picked up someone else's slack.
I hate to have someone else fight my battles for me. I appreciate this.
Then if we can hit the power... looks like you've got your reinforcements.
A mercenary. Whether you're in it for the credits or the cause, I'm glad to have you. I'm Bektalrod, and this is Colonel Marek. We welcome anyone who's willing to fight for a free Balmora. I requested backup because we've set our sights on the city of Sobrik. It's currently Imperial headquarters.
What's your plan for making that happen?
Colonel Marek is the most decorated officer in the Balmoran militia. and our man inside the Empire.
Our best bet into Sobrik is an aerial assault, landing in the spaceport and surprising them.
Our transport's an old Republic model. She can carry enough men to challenge the Empire.
But the spaceport shield disables any non-Imperial craft, and all the false promises in the galaxy won't deactivate it.
Balmora is not a safe place to fly.
When you're welcome, it's safe enough. When you're not, well, you can see why everyone's fighting over it.
We've gotten our hands on the Troida Disruptor, a prototype weapon that could break through Sobrik's shield.
The Empire has fail-safes in place, and the Troida Disruptor will only work for a few minutes. Luckily, that's all we need.
But activating it requires enough power to launch a Star Destroyer, and we don't have it.
The only thing that's got that kind of juice is Sobrik's power grid, the largest set of generators on Balmora.
Tampering with these generators might get some unwanted attention.
The men will be armed for the assault on Sobrik. If the Empire decides to bring a fight here first, we'll be ready.
Now, the Empire, anticipating an attack, has positioned fully armed garrisons at each generator.
If you can get past them and siphon power from the generators, we can activate the Troida Disruptor and break through Sobrik's shield.
I'm good at getting things where they need to go.
I'll monitor the power grid from here and contact you when everything's in place. Good luck.
I envy you, Captain. You'll always be free to do as you please. That all changes for me, once I'm a queen.
Freedom is overrated, sweetheart. I'd rather buy a nice planet somewhere, retire with the woman of my dreams.
Dream woman, huh? Good thing you've got a vivid imagination. I've studied records about the Drayan dynasty. They started from humble beginnings, distinguished themselves as war heroes, officially anyway. In reality, they backstabbed their way to power just like every other ruler. Some were better at it than others.
Why didn't Nock make his own play for the throne? He was king of the backstab.
He knew recovering the crown was essential to establishing legitimate rule. It's not enough to conquer a world, you have to hold it too. Father had his failings, but he inspired loyalty. Whenever he defeated a rival gangster, he always freed the enemy slaves. He gave them a choice: join him or take their chances elsewhere. No recriminations for anyone who left. The rest became family.
Interesting way to recruit new talent. How many slaves actually signed on?
Those people had a lot of anger issues. Most were excited to have a job that let them express it. There was this one little Twi'lek girl who joined us. Best thief I ever met. Got into all sorts of trouble together. We were like sisters, but when Father's organization collapsed, we got separated. I never found out what happened to her.
Never too late to find her. If she's as good a thief as you say, she might come in handy.
That was a long time ago. Sometimes it's better to leave the past alone. You're really bringing out my chatty side today. That usually means I need to get some exercise. Let's find something more exciting to do than stand around.
Stukason kanji tavutaya. Chikos pa inikudat ijigliska chanagawa.
Tell me what you know and we'll compare notes.
Kuchusa yomata chitoya asubwi mota uipa. Se gota do muti kihasa da puño. Liz di woto.
Now I'm all ears. Keep talking.
Wanawa twipi, kus no mami. Piti do tenyago kakajojo. Da biska ku paliya. Kabano tase makipuna. Malituta odmishka.
There's no reason we can't cut a deal here.
Umpa hupa. Chikilia umpasa do biska. Kuchusa yomata chitoya. Nam kanoya choski nawi.
I managed to retrieve all of the data recorders.
Perfect timing, too. Anlin just finished dressing my wounds. Not too shabby, Private.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Once that intel gets analyzed, the fleet will finally start making some headway on this planet. That was so easy I fell asleep doing it. That's what I like to hear. Junior could learn from you. I'll transmit this data back to base. We should be able to step up our offensive any day now.
Chopechota, Kasuyali Choira Toko Pakakoyota. Topamaski it kit tuka, Lujarat roda poriyama.
Somebody want to explain what's going on?
Nichonka vapakota magusa. Mokili mkonti ne ata bomba po shunda.
Make me an offer, and I'll think about it.
Chibokma utangisa. Choboba if kaftu anjala. Paduana ubikili watapunga. Toka patoga luarda. Chibokma utangisa. Choboba if kaftu anjala.
Are you the Republic agent? I must be extracted at once. I am Moff Tyrek. My cover is blown. I require an armed escort to Republic territory and an immediate flight off-planet.
What did you do?
Nothing. How was I supposed to know Imperial intelligence would start asking where I got my custom land speeders? That's my private property. Questionable spending practices, they said. Unsustainable on my current salary, they said.
If you're not a double agent, why would the Republic want you?
The Republic promised if I ever got caught, they'd extract me, and I would retire on the gold beaches of Corellia with full immunity. Now, make this peon stop asking questions and do as he's told.
Oh no.
This guy says the Republic promised him shelter if he got caught as a spy?
I have beachfront property already purchased.
The deal was for you to get us the Nebula shipment, Tyrak. You go with the captain and get those prototypes to Palliser Station, or all bets are off.
What exactly are you suggesting?
You need to work together. He can guide you and provide the security codes to divert the shipment.
I was fleeing for my life. Did you really expect me to... Oh, fine. I'll check my data pad. My assistant handled that sort of thing. Munitions delivery, A-16, Fleet Escort. That's the one. It leaves from the Balmoran Arms Factory ship depot. Today.
Enough standing around. Let's haul jets.
According to the communiques we've tapped, the Nebula shipment is going on droid-piloted tugs. So, if you can launch them before that Fleet Escort shows up, you should be able to reprogram the droid pilots to fly anywhere.
Now that we got the location, I don't need Goldie here.
Whatever you think of him, he's got inside knowledge we can't replicate.
Naya memgen kalikam, ke kua nam karak naya memak. Kiperam, chin nampa al-anam, nek kam.
And we better stick Tyrak in disguise, probably as a servant.
A servant?
Suck it up, princess.
Then you can all meet up at the arms factory and show the Imperials what this resistance is made of.
Kukakari, nuli umnok, menyakari bawa.
Chaskruni dopat kurira, dokanki kung. Chechopa kuma ni umpi but malia bedwana ni bobo.
You won't change things with that attitude.
Wanta humpa, muri rava fupa jibampa wula. Chaskruni dopat kurira, dokanki kung. Poya toka changa goptula dobata wana wanki.
Graduated top of your class, didn't you?
Chonki faguta, jiho podaji oto vokise. Ni at ambumpa boshura mokili mokranki.
Including any moves to bring it down.
Hauz azulas uval tung ni chakulka dimaji. Upa domti toki maki chisa chubolo wawuni. Kuchusa yomata chitoya asubwi mota uipa.
It'll be a real honor to help.
Poya toka changa goptula do bata wana wanki.
Kuchusa yomata chitoya, nam kanoya choski nawi. Se gota do muti ki hasa da punyo, liz di woto. Chonki faguta, chiho poda chi oto fokise.
Won't a bombardment destroy the factory?
Chikos pat inikutad ijigliska chanagawa. Kabanotase makibuna, malituta utmishka. Poya tuka changa goptula do batawana wanki.
It's been a while since I broke a sweat. Might be fun.
O pagthra wanawaga mi punawa duetwipe. Uka kampak nijit, tonka iliska chanaga.